different ways to do this. And you can do it with just anchoring states, because we're all grown-ups. So we can do grown-up things like, think of a time when you're fearful. What's that like? Don't, not yet. Then we'll take an intermediate step. And then two more. So what we're going to do is eventually we're going to chain this. So we're going to take fear and anchor fear to the next state, and anchor that to the next state, and anchor that to the next state, which is the state we want. So and if you do it, even though you start slowly, once you do it, it'll trigger through eventually like, and you'll go right through it. So one way to do this is by anchoring these grown-up states. So we'll start with fear. So fear, what end state do you really want? If you could have it in front of the group.
And
think of something more juicy than confident.
That's where I'm having a hard time. I was trying to think of what it would be.
What if you had it available to you would give you all kinds of choices? You know what my favorite state for being in front of a group is a potential state, is playfulness. Because if you can be playful, you can pretty well do all the other things.
I think I need that, because it's an uncertainty.
Yeah. I think when we get fearful, we're worried about, well, we're going to get judged, we're not going to come across well, people are going to think what we're saying is stupid, they won't like us, all of those fears, right? But if you can get up here and sort of be playful in front of the group, once you've got that, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And, so is that okay?
I think that one works real well, yeah.
Okay. And you've got playful.
Because when I've got the playful, then I can feel like I can do anything.
Yeah, because playful is really being creative, right? So that's really tapping into your flexibility. When you're really being playful, aren't you being at your most flexible best? And okay. So what's in between those? So we'll go to playful. So fear, playful. And you could use Marilyn's strategy, which is a good one. What would back up from playful? What's something that when you're almost playful but you're not quite there?
I think it would be the confidence to know that I'm capable.
Sort of stuffy.
Okay.
Confidence isn't really a state, it's a concept.
Okay.
I'm confident about something else, whereas being
really
playful is a way of being. So what's another way of being that's just
curious.
Before playful?
I think curious would
curious.
work. Yeah.
Excellent. What's between fear and curiosity? How about being alert? When you're fearful, you go inside.
That would be good. Yeah.
Right? When you're fearful, do you go inside, do you not?
Yeah.
And that's when you kind of blank out the group. But if you go to a place of being alert.
Or awareness, I think.
Alert and aware.
Yeah. Because you don't have, the resources are shut down, so you need to be aware of other things.
Okay. So we're going to go from fear to alert and aware to curious to playful.
Okay.
Because it's not so hard to go from being alert and aware to curiosity, right?
Right.
It's not so far to go from curiosity to playfulness. It's not even that far to go from being fearful to being alert. In fact, you have to be in certain contexts where fear would happen, right? If you think about soldiers on a battlefield, they have to be both, even though they're afraid, they have to be aware they're going to be in trouble.
Okay.
Now, so one way we can do this is just to anchor these really specifically. So I'm going to ask you just to, in a moment, to step in front of these, like 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. I can actually give you a bit more space there. Okay. So first of all, just come back by me. And can you find a time, maybe in front of a group or in some context, where you felt the kind of fear you're talking about?
Okay.
So step in front of that. Put yourself there. First one, and you feel this fear. You get a sense of what's the fear there.
Okay.
Take a step forward to being alert and aware. Stuff's going on.
Okay.
And then a step later to curiosity. Then another step to being playful. Got it?
Okay.
Excellent. That's where we want to be. Linger for a moment and then step out. Shake it all off. Come to neutral. Okay. Step in here and to get into the fearful place.
Okay.
And then to this one. To alert.
Okay.
To curious. To playful. Okay, excellent.
My body it wants to bounce all over.
She's so quick. She's already doing the whole thing. So step into this fearful place and think of what gives you step back out. Think of what might trigger that fear, especially in speaking or public doing something.
It's like right now, if I go into my office and I have to speak in front of all of them.
Okay, so step in. Put yourself there. You have to speak in front of all of them.
Okay.
But you can get more alert and aware.
Yeah.
And curious.
Okay.
And you can even be playful.
Okay.
Got a sense of that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we're just chained through it a few times. So we chain through it. She's just building that internal set of anchors. So now think of being in front of your office.
It's better. It's not all the way.
Okay, so step in. Get that fear. Hold that as much as you can.
Okay.
To being alert and aware. You're kind of aware of what's going on. It's opening up.
Okay.
To be curious, and you said it's up and brighter. To being really playful. Okay, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let that go. And step in front of the group at work. It's kind of like you could be the rabbit there.
Yeah.
Got a sense of that?
Mm-hmm.
Now take a step forward.
Okay.
You get a sense of the dog. The dog, you're really alert, you're aware of what's going on.
Uh-huh.
You're paying attention.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And you're, okay, excellent.
That feels good.
Then take a step forward to a place of curious, like the monkey. The monkeys will look and what's here, what's there.
Uh-huh.
They'll explore.
Yeah.
To the dolphins. They're just playing in the ocean and frolicking around.
Yeah.
Just get a sense of being a dolphin. It there's a certain kind of grace to it.
Yeah.
The kitten lacks, but
Yeah, that's why I like the dolphins.
you can be playful still.
Uh-huh.
Okay, excellent. So we can just do states like this. By the way, I find with kids often they can do this really well. But
Yeah.
so
animals.
just step over here. So go from rabbit
Okay.
in front of the group to dog. To here we have the monkey. To here we have the dolphin. So you drive monkey, the dolphin.
Yeah.
Got a sense of that?
Mm-hmm.
And be there as the dolphin with them.
Yeah.
Is that could be a metaphor for you.
Yeah.
Okay, then step out.
Yeah.
Let it all go. Let yourself just come to neutral. Now one more time, think about that. Being with your group.
Yeah.
When's the next time you'll be with them?
Monday morning.
So it's Monday morning. You've got your staff there.
Yeah.
How's that? It looks totally different.
Yeah, it's like I can't wait to get there.
Good. Yes.
You wanted to say something. I just want to ask a question after you finish. No more. Well, maybe so. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So what would happen if you find yourself being a rabbit on Monday morning? You had a glass of water next to you, and you reached and picked up the glass of water.
What would happen if I did that?
Would you become the dolphin? Could you become the dolphin?
That's a good idea. Yeah. Because I was thinking, what could I get that would be a representation of it to keep it at my desk all the time?
Okay, so do this one more time. Come over here. Step in. Get this fearful thing.
It's hard to get now.
You're the dog. You're alert. To the monkey. To you're the dolphin. And you be with the group and see your group in your mind's eye, all the different individuals, and see one that can be cranky, but you can be this way.
Okay.
You see ones that can be helpful, and you can be this way. Or you can see ones that be silently critical, and you can be this way. Got it? Okay, excellent.
Yeah.